Welcome to this full body flexibility stretch routine. This routine is great to enhance your splits and backbend flexibility. It's got variations for all levels of flexibility, so whether you're a beginner or advanced, this routine will be great for you. Remember to listen to how your body is feeling and only go as far as it is capable of today. Starting in a seated position, we're going to do some neck rolls. Doing some neck rolls the other way. Gently pulling your neck to the side. Gently pulling your neck to the other side. Place your fingertips interlaced behind your head. Gently pulling your neck down. Keeping your hands behind your head, inhale, chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, pull your neck down. Inhale, chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, pull your neck down. With your fingers still interlaced behind your head, we're going to do some spine circles. Going in the other direction. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Stretch to the side, gaze up. Stretch to the other side, gaze up. Now bring your right shoulder to your left knee. Come back up and bring your left shoulder to your right knee. Come back up and rolling forward into your hands and knees position. Doing some cat-cow movements here, so inhale, chest forward, gaze up, belly down towards the mat, tailbone lifting up, and exhale around your spine, press the floor away from you, tuck your chin. Inhale, chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine. Coming into a neutral position, and this time bending to your side, doing a C stretch. Bending to your other side. into a neutral position and we're going to do some hip circles, really juicing out your hips. Now going in the other direction. Now slide your arms forward, melt your chest down into your puppy pose. If you want, you can bend in the elbows and have your hands in a prayer position by your head. Just focusing on your breath. Feeling your tension melting away. Coming out of this pose onto your hands and knees, and then lower your hips to the floor, coming into your cobra pose. Pushing the floor away with your hands, really bending back. Melt your chest to the floor, placing your forehead on the floor. Bend your legs, bringing your feet to the sky, grab your shins and lift your chest up. Coming out of this pose, pushing back into your child's pose for a breath. Now I'm going to meet you in a seated position. From your seated position, coming into our butterfly pose with our hands on our ankles. Bopping your knees up and down. Now use your elbows to push down on your knees as you lean forward and hold. Now exhale, round your spine and lean back. Inhale, lean forward and push down on your knees. Exhale, round back. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, round back. Lean forward and hold for a moment, pushing down on your knees. Now we're going to bop our knees up and down. Rest your right elbow on your right knee and use your left hand to push down on your left knee. Now switching sides. Now push down on both of your knees. Now bouncing your knees. Now we're going to do a couple shoulder rolls. Bring your feet close to your pelvis. Bring your hands behind you and press into the floor, lifting your hips off the ground. Allowing gravity to pull your knees towards the floor. Lower your hips back down, then bring your hands to rest on the floor in front of you. Lift your hips up off the ground and balance. Allowing your knees to fall with gravity. You can stay here or you can bring your hands into prayer if you're feeling balanced. Bringing your hips back down with your hands on your ankles and bouncing out your knees one more time. Now we're going to extend our legs out into a V shape. Inhale and lengthen your spine, then exhale as you hinge forward at the hips, reaching your hands forward. Keep your back straight and try to lower your chest towards the ground. Feeling the stretch on your inner thighs and the hamstrings. Focusing on your breath. Coming forward just a little bit more. And now bringing your upper body up and out of this pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your left leg. Your hands can rest by your knees, or you can completely surrender your body over your left leg. Flexing your toes to get a deeper stretch. Coming up, and inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold over your right leg this time. Your hands can rest by your knees, or you can completely surrender your body over your right leg. From here, I want you to walk your hands to your other leg. You can have your hands further out if you're feeling flexible, or closer towards your body. At your own pace, I just want you to walk from leg to leg. Now we're going to bring our upper body up. Now we're going to extend our left leg straight in front of us and placing our right foot on our inner left thigh. Inhale your hands up to the sky, lengthen your spine. And exhale, hinge from your hips, folding forward over your leg, reaching towards your left toes. If this is a bit too much for you, you can just rest your hands by your knees. Coming up and out of this pose, moving onto our right leg this time. Inhale your hands up, lengthen your spine, and exhale as you hinge forward from your hips. Bringing your upper body out of this pose. And now we are going to extend both of our legs in front of us. Inhale, raise your hands to the sky, lengthen your spine. And exhale, hinge at your hips, folding forward. Trying to touch your toes, or you can have your hands by your knees, on your ankles, holding your toes, or interlacing your fingers around your feet. Trying to keep your back straight and avoid rounding your shoulders. If you would like to add some movement, you can inhale, wave your spine up, gaze up, and exhale, wave your spine down. You can just keep moving through this moving meditation, or you can just stay still and breathe. Coming up and out of this pose, place your hands behind you, bending your knees and doing some windshield wipes with your legs. Letting your knees fall to your left and bring your upper body to face your left shin, having both your knees at a 90-degree angle. You can stay on your hands, come down to your elbows, or rest your forehead on the floor. Coming through center to the other side, letting your knees fall to your right and bring your upper body to face your right shin. Both of your knees at a 90-degree angle. You can stay on your hands, come down to your elbows, or rest your forehead on the floor. Coming out of this, doing a couple more windshield wipes. Now I'm going to meet you in a lunge position with your left foot forward. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, coming back into your hamstring stretch. Inhale, coming forward into your lunge. Just flowing through these two poses at your own pace using your breath. Now we're going to meet in our hamstring stretch. I want you to really focus on tilting your pelvis towards the sky, giving you a deeper stretch. And now we are just going to rock our hips from side to side. Coming forward into your lunge with your hands on the floor on both sides of your leg. Taking a breath here. Bring your hands up onto your knee and bop your body up and down. As an option, you can grab your back foot with your right hand. Bring your hands down to the inner side of your left leg and shuffle your left foot over a little bit. Stay here on your hands or coming onto your forearms. If you would like to, you can push your left knee out to the side. Coming up onto your hands, bring your knee back to normal if you are in that variation. And now we're going to lift our back knee off the ground. We're going to do some bouncing here. Now place your back knee on the floor. we are going to come into a pigeon pose variation. We're going to shuffle our left foot to the right, keep our shin at a 90-degree angle and drop our knee. Really feeling this stretch in the glute. Now moving our left foot into a normal pigeon pose. You can stay on your hands or you can come onto your forearms. You can stay on your forearms or you can surrender and melt your chest down to the floor. Just focusing on your breath. Really feeling the fascia in your glute releasing. Now we're going to slowly lift our chest up. Just taking a second here. Now coming onto our hands and knees and pushing back into our downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Now coming onto your hands and knees, bring your right foot forward into a lunge. Inhale here and exhale, coming back into our hamstring stretch. Coming forward into your lunge and just flowing through these two poses using your own breath and going at your own pace. Now I'm going to meet yous in the hamstring stretch. Focus on tilting your pelvis to give you a deeper stretch. Now rock your hips from side to side. coming forward into your lunge with your hands on the floor on both sides of your leg. Holding here for a moment. Bring your hands up to your knee and bop your body up and down. As an option, you can grab your back foot if you like. Bring your hands down to the inner side of your right leg and shuffle your right foot over a little bit. Staying here on your hands. If you would like to come down on your forearms, you can. If you would like to, you can push your right knee out to the side. Coming up onto your hands, bring your knee back to normal if you were in that variation. Lift your back knee off the ground. And we're going to do some bounces here. Now place your back knee on the floor. Take a moment here. We are going to come into our pigeon pose variation. We're going to shuffle our right foot to the left, keep our shin at a 90-degree angle, and drop our knee. Really feeling this stretch in the glute. Focusing on your breath. Now moving our right foot into a normal pigeon pose. You can stay on your hands, or if you like, you can come onto your forearms. If you would like, you can surrender your chest to the floor. Focusing on your breath. Feeling your glute release. Slowly lifting your chest up and taking a moment here. Coming onto your hands and knees and pushing back into our downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Walk your hands towards your feet, coming into a forward fold. Have your feet at mat distance apart, allowing your upper body to hang loosely towards the floor. Sway your hips gently from side to side. Bring both your hands towards your left leg and hold. Now turn towards your right leg and hold. Returning to center and deepening this stretch. You can have your hands on your shins, on your ankles, or you can place your palms underneath your feet for a deeper stretch. Now lift your left heel and hold. Lift your right heel and lower your left heel and hold. Lower both feet flat on the floor and deepen the stretch. Slowly roll your spine up into a standing position, vertebrae by vertebrae. From your standing position, hold the back of your legs, arching back as far as you can and hold. Coming out of this pose into a forward fold, holding your elbows and swaying side to side. Taking a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to come onto our knees. We are now going to get ready for our camel pose. Stand on your knees Widen your legs a little bit. Bring your palms facing down, resting on your lower back. You can have your toes tucked behind you. Inhale here and exhale, slowly push your hips forward and slowly look up. You can stay here or slowly bring your hands to your ankles, arching your back and letting your head relax back. If you'd like to untuck your toes, you can. To come out, exhale and come into your child's pose. Taking a deep breath here. Coming forward onto your hands and knees, and then bringing your left foot into a lunge position with your hands on the floor at either side of your knee. Rocking forward and back between your lunge and hamstring stretch. Continue this rocking motion, but slowly keep inching your front foot forward. If you can't come all the way into a forward split, that's okay, just go to where your body is feeling good. You can even just hold in your hamstring stretch if this isn't within your practice today. If you do come into your split, just hold. To come out this pose, continue this rocking motion, moving back slowly. All the way back until your left knee comes back to meet your right knee. From your hands and knees, doing some hip circles here. Now bringing your right foot into a lunge position with your hands on the floor at either side of your knee. Rocking forward and back between your lunge and hamstring stretch. Continue this rocking motion, slowly inching your front foot forward. Remember the options of not coming so far if you can't today, or just holding your hamstring stretch. To come out of this pose, continue this rocking motion, moving back slowly. All the way back until you bring your right knee back to meet your left in your hands and knees position. Doing some hip circles. Now melt your body onto the floor, opening your right arm out to the side. Lift your left foot and turn your body over, opening your shoulder. Taking some deep breaths here. Now coming out of this pose onto your stomach. And we're going to come to the other side. Open your left arm out to the side, lift your right foot and turn your body over. Feeling your shoulder opening. Taking deep breaths. Coming out of this pose onto your stomach and pushing yourself back onto your hands and knees. And doing some hip circles with your hips. Now we are going to get ready to come into our frog position. Slowly widen your knees as far as comfortable. You can keep your feet together or in line with your hips. Slowly lower your hips to the floor. You can stay here if you like, or you can lower your upper body onto your forearms. If you would like to surrender your whole body to the mat, you can. Just focusing on your breath. If you can't stay in this pose for the whole time, that's okay. Just breathing. Slowly come forward out of this pose. Coming into your cobra stretch, taking your time. You can sway your hips side to side if you like. And then coming back into your child's pose. Deep breaths. done on completing this routine. Remember, the more consistent you are with your practice, the more flexible you will get. If you have any other videos you would like me to make, let me know in the comments. I send you love and light. Namaste.